Hello everyone. Today I'm going to sort this mess out. First things first, first things first, I need to straighten it.
6.5 hours later.
Now it's straight. Now I have to section it into 4. As I'm sure many of you will remember, I can only see out of one eye. So trying to make sure that I've got this section right is, not so difficult here. Section 1. But a little bit more difficult on this side because I now cannot see where I did the cutty.
Look in the mirror and figure out where you want your hair to land. If it's like right here, just mark it with your fingers and remember that spot. We're gonna take one of our elastics, we're gonna comb it together in our hands, and we're gonna make a little ponytail right where we want our hair cut.
Should I have used some clips to section this easier and keep it segmented? Perhaps. Have I done it? No, I have not. Here's my scissors. And pretty much just gonna point cut into it. That'll do for the minute. Literally a couple of centimeters, so, That is pretty much the right length. Now we're going to do this bit, which is going to be fun, the most difficult part to see. It should be somewhat the same length. I have just chopped a little bit off these ends just in a one length cut. It does, yeah, just a small amount off, couple cms, and now we're going to get working on the rest of it. And to do that, I need to wet my hair. Okay, I have wet hair. God, there's hair everywhere. I'm going to be doing a wolf cut. You may have heard of it, on myself, which is why I need wet hair. And now I have to put my hair in a very attractive ponytail on the top of my head.
So we're gonna comb it out, put our fingers on there, and then I'm going to just cut right across.
My hair's longer than I thought it was. Okay. Hey, maybe this would be my fringe. Oh my god. Moment of truth. To take this out. Oh, please be good. It's quite cool, and my fringe, we're ignoring the fringe bit because that I'm doing later. Let's have a look at the back. What that looks like, because who knows? So, yeah, got some movement in there. And now we're just going to neaten some bits up. We are back with the sections. We have the front 2 sections here. Back to here. I've tied them away because, yeah. Otherwise, my hair just goes.
We're gonna work this in 2 sections. I'm going to over direct the hair all the way to the other side. And you see how I have those 2 shorter pieces? I'm just gonna cut off that long stuff in between.
Okay. Over direct. Pick up scissors. Chop those bits. Okay, now to do it with the other side. Okay, getting somewhere. Ooh. This bit is a bit of improv. Fun, fun. We're just gonna take a little section, like just a little bit at the beginning, and munchy down a bit. Give it some movement. I have hair on my face. Maybe one day I'll do a video where I don't have hair on my face at some point. Might be nice, you know? And it's already bringing back my natural curl, which is interesting. Right, on to the next step. Okay, for my next trick, I will be doing my fringe, and I've sectioned it into kind of this triangle-ish shape. I say triangle-ish because of my side part that I have no choice because cowslick. Even when I had a centre part with a full fringe when I was like 10, it still parted here. You see what I mean? Even when I'm combing it, if I comb it, it's still parts there, no matter what I do. And we are not going to involve other pieces of my hair, thank you very much. You know, it's a subtle curtain bang is what we're going for. Yes, and I think around this much for now. So we have the first bits of my fringe cut in, but it's all bulky and weird and straight. So we move to the next step.
So we're gonna part the hair, then we're gonna over direct the hair across the other side opposite of where the part is. We're also gonna make sure our fingers are parallel to the section up here.
I mean, I think I should just stick with this hair personally. We comb, we put it parallel to the thingy misquidge, and this little long section here is what we end up cutting off. Chop these longer bits. You see how it's got that nice angle? We are just gonna cut into that little chunk here. Every hairdresser in the world is screaming at me right now for doing it like this. And we have a bit of a fringe. Wonderful. Let's see what the whole thing looks like, I suppose. Okay, so this is it down. Obviously it's still wet. I'm gonna put some mousse in it to get it a bit more movement in it. Some bits are drying, some bits are wet. Ugh. And then we've got to blow dry it. So hopefully it's turned out all right. We'll have to see. And here we go. This is the finished product. I've styled it, which I never do, but it's looking pretty cool. There's lots of movement in it, texture. Yeah, the little subtle fringe that we have going on as well. Yeah. Now I guess I've got to hoover. Oh, there's so much hair everywhere.